Michigan State University's sexual assault program is adding a new member to its staff, but it's not a human. Instead, it's a dog that will provide support services and reduce anxiety for survivors. Fox 47's Chelsea Snyder talked with people who know firsthand how big of an impact these dogs can have.
We know that it's really successful with youth survivors, so it's being used widely across the state. We think it's also going to translate really well to adult survivors.
MSU is just the latest organization to turn to dogs for help. The Eaton County Prosecutor's Office swore in its canine advocacy dog, Reagan, last December. Prosecutor Doug Lloyd told me victims are thankful for the option of having Reagan by their sides during such a difficult process.
The mom came to me afterwards and said, you know, I didn't expect things to be great or smiley for my child who had to take the stand, but he was okay afterwards. And she gave all that credit for him being okay to Reagan.
Reagan goes to meetings, interviews, and has been involved with 25 to 30 jury trials this year. Reagan's handler Brian Surratt tells me it can be scary for survivors to have to meet with attorneys, police officers, and sometimes testify in open court. That is when Reagan goes into action.
One time we were on the witness stand with a boy. He started snoring real loud, and the boy looked over at me and started smiling. And it was a stressful situation at the time. He was going through some hard questions that he had to answer, and it just kind of helped break the ice.
MSU says the handler of the dog will be a staff member so that everything still remains confidential. They feel that the canine will not only bring relief to survivors, but to staff and volunteers too.
All of those folks are listening to people's stories of trauma and taking a little bit of that trauma with them. Already, even when we've had a canine advocate come to visit, when we were learning about the program, you could just see the visible relief.
They're excited and hope the dog will help victims feel safer.
I think it will bring comfort to our staff and to our survivors who are really dealing with difficult things every day.
And that was Chelsea Snyder reporting. The staff plans to take their new dog to outreach events and are considering making it the new face of the program.